Okay, recently I did a video on kind of introducing y'all to stabilizing wood, and I'm interested in pursuing it a little bit. And after visiting with my friend John and looking at his setup, and I realized, well, gosh, I've got the same gassed 523 pump he does set up for my vacuum chuck, and I don't even have to buy a gauge or a shutoff valve or any plumbing because I just use what I've already got. All I've got to come up with is a quick disconnect, so I can connect this to my what's going to be my vacuum pot to this line. So I need to buy me a quick connect coupler. I also found this cheap toaster oven at the thrift store for $6. That'll work out just right for this. No reason to buy a new one. So this was a deal. So I've been trying to figure out what I want to use for an inexpensive vacuum pot, and I went thrift store shopping for a great big 12 quart aluminum pot like John's is made of, and then looked around the basement and I found this old cast iron pot that I think will be plenty big for what I'm doing. I just need to find a container that'll fit in here. Whoop, time out, forget the cast iron pipe. I was in a thrift store the other day and I found this wonderful stainless steel, I think it's an 8 quart container that's just going to be perfect. I'll throw away these parts. The strainer don't need those. This thing was only $4 after a senior discount. One of the advantages of getting older, I guess. So all I need to do is put an acrylic top on it. I'm going to cut this round. Use this closed cell fun foam to make a seal. It's the same stuff I use on a vacuum chuck and it ought to work just fine. I've got a few brass fittings, a quick disconnect, and a way to plug it in on one end, and one of the connectors. I've got to buy a couple more parts, and then I'm going to be in business. So I'll be back in touch.